Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to talk about Dead City, WonderCon, fresh out of WonderCon, and we have some first look photos for you.
Yes, unfortunately.
No trailer. It was rumored that there was going to be a trailer. No trailer. And what did you hear?
I've heard that there was a trailer shown to the panelists, but it was not going to be released to the public. So I'm not sure when they're planning on, they're holding off to release it. Maybe it wasn't.
Makes no sense. You have a trailer.
Yeah.
It's just a missed opportunity. Like, you're supposed to be drumming up, what's the word I'm looking for? Confidence or whatever.
Promotion. Promotion.
In this show.
Yeah.
And I don't know why you wouldn't release a trailer.
I don't know.
You have done.
Unless it was just done real quickly and it wasn't, they want more time to edit it and maybe change some things. I don't know.
Sure.
I get it, and I'm pretty sure like everyone who goes to those panels are kind of not really signed an NDA, but I think they're more. A lot of them are journalists, so they're under an embargo, so they can release some information of what they talked about to the panels, but they cannot give any information about the trailers. I'm sure they locked everybody's phone, so nobody's just sitting there with their phone recording it, so it doesn't end up online, which I haven't seen it. So
it gets leaked anyway.
It does. I mean, it really does, but no big deal.
We're here. First look photos.
Let's check them out. And first off, before we go to the first look photos, a release date was revealed. It's coming out June 18th, and it will follow immediately after the Fear the Walking Dead mid-season finale.
No shock, in my opinion.
No shock.
We kind of knew that was coming. They're going to start packing in these Walking Dead shows.
Yep.
We'll get through this year.
Yep.
My question is, when are they throwing in the Rick stuff next year?
Well, they're not even. Well, so they're already starting to film.
They started to film it,
Rick right now. Yeah. That's not going to probably be till 2024.
No, I know that.
Daryl, they haven't wrapped yet, but I don't know if that's coming out this year or not. Potentially, it could come out maybe late this year. You know what?
They might line those two up like this. Deal next year.
Yeah, exactly. They haven't really said, unless they said in the panels, guys, I don't know if they've said how many episodes Dead City is going to be. I keep hearing rumors that a lot of these spinoffs are only going to be 6 episodes, but let us know if they've mentioned it. If it is 6 episodes, okay, 6 to 10, probably fine. Yeah. But let's get into these first look photos. So, first off, we get a cool walker here, I guess.
I guess. That is...
but look at the detail, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty good
the
detail.
teeth.
Take me to the eyes.
The eyes. Look at that, dude.
Yeah, that's sick.
It's awesome. The makeup detail is just amazing of what these people do. I love it. And we get this guy. I can't remember his character's name. Percival, I think? I can't remember. But he is like a bounty hunter. Now, a lot of you guys mentioned in one of the previous teasers for Dead City that this guy is hunting Negan. So we saw a shot of him coming in holding a wanted sign of a picture on there. And everybody was like, we don't know who that is. And people in our comments are like, guys, that's Negan. I'm like, how the fuck could you tell that was Negan? But apparently it is. It's Negan. And Negan is the one who is supposed to be the savior for Maggie to get Herschel back. Now, that was kind of our theory is... Does the guy who took Herschel, does he have any affiliation with Negan from his past with the Saviors? Does he know Negan at all? Or is it more maybe revenge on Maggie with Maggie and Georgie going around?
I don't think so. I think it would be better for the story if it was Negan.
Yeah.
And the reason why, guys, is when we first meet Negan in The Walking Dead, Negan's been operating the Saviors for quite some time. Very long time so far, and he's gonna run in. He's gonna get enemies, and his motto, we all know, is popping off one right away from a community. And this guy could be from a previous community.
Yeah, a remnants of that.
Yeah.
It'd
be sweet if it was like a surviving male from Oceanside.
That'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah,
that'd be cool,
right?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see who this group is. If I think a lot of people, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but there's rumblings of people wanting it to be CRM. I kind of want to get CRM out of it. I don't know if they need to be in it. If they are, maybe a small portion, but I don't think it's going to be heavy CRM for a spinoff.
It fits.
No,
it doesn't fit.
It doesn't really fit.
Unless it's like one theory you and I had was that Maggie and Negan are making their way up towards and pretty close to where Rick is.
Right. And they go through some checkpoints.
You could potentially run into CRM at that point.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, again, Rick knows about, or not Rick, Negan knows about CRM.
Well, I don't know if he knows the term CRM, but he saw the helicopter.
He saw a fucking helicopter.
He saw Jadis. I mean, but I don't know if he ever heard the term
you're
CRM.
Right.
You
He
know what I'm
doesn't know
saying?
CRM. He knows the logo.
He's seen the logo and he saw a helicopter. So, but yeah, he's never mentioned anything, and neither did Father Gabriel.
Yeah.
So,
which is crazy.
I know. Here's that shot again, kind of in that bar area. We got Negan here.
God, when's the last time he walked into a bar?
I know, right? He's always having this look of, oh, shit on his face. But he's got that leather jacket, bro. Leather jacket with a jean jacket underneath. That's hardcore.
That's boss.
That's boss, bro. And then we get the beautiful Maggie,
rocking a jean jacket herself.
I love her outfit. I love the slick back hair. I love the gloves. Like, she's just hot. Just gorgeous. Beautiful.
Of course.
But so yeah, guys, there's one question I want to ask you guys. Let me know in the comments. And I also, yeah, that's it. And I also want to ask Josh. When we found out that the main story of Dead City was about Herschel being taken, at first I was a little disappointed because I was like, they're regurgitating this story for the third time. They did this twice in the last season, and Herschel was taken, and she already teamed up with Negan to help find him, and then later on in the season it was Carol helping to find him. So I was like, Herschel being taken again, and kind of expanding more, but it's like, this is the third time that we're doing this.
Yeah. I've mentioned this in previous videos that, I think even in one of our last Walking Dead ones, I was like, it's nice to see the show end, because you get to that point where how much more can you do?
Right.
It's just like when you and I were reading the comic book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A time of peace, then we meet a bad group. Time of peace, and then we meet a bad group.
Right.
A villain. And we're going to get this, but I get you. I don't really like it. I don't.
I mean, it's going to be more expanded. Yes, it's an older Herschel. I mean, 2 to 3 years isn't that much older, but it is.
That's why it makes sense if the person that took her is like an ex-person of Maggie, right? Because...
Who took Herschel?
Yeah.
The guy who took Herschel?
Because then otherwise it makes no sense if it's from Negan.
I don't know. Because, the line that Maggie said in the teaser was, you're the... I can't remember the exact line. It was basically, she's talking about Negan. You're the one who's needs to help me save him. You're the key. You're the key. That's what it is. You're the key to finding and saving Herschel. So
why couldn't they use Rick? Is Rick not enough reason for Maggie to go look?
Oh, you're talking about if changing it to make them go look for
Rick?
Well, I think they had that story all lined up with Michonne and Rick piece. So
no, I know, but I mean,
they could have, but
I don't know.
I
just taking Herschel for a third time. You're right.
Yeah, it's got to be something specific to Maggie or Negan as to why Herschel is taken, unless this group, Because here's the thing. It's like, where was he taken from? To then they have to now travel all the way to New York.
Like, if you're Maggie, at this point, why are you just, like, locking up Herschel?
I know, right?
I mean,
yeah.
And just being like, unfortunately, you have to live a sheltered life.
Yeah. It's interesting, guys. I mean, don't get us wrong. We're just, as we're trying to just talk about the storyline and everything. And, we've always been pumped about Negan and Maggie teaming up together. But it's just the fact of, okay, Herschel being taken. All right. Why? Well, we know that it's by this guy and whoever this group is. But where is he taken from? I mean, New York is a ways away. And then if they're saying Negan is the key, then what specifically does Negan have to do with this group in New York?
It has to be Savior related.
Or Maggie. I don't know.
It has to be Savior related.
It has to be something. Negan was only with the Saviors anyway, so it's got to be
cool
something
if it was like Negan had other outposts that Rick and the group didn't know about, and this was an abandoned outpost.
Yeah.
That just had to survive on their own after Negan fell.
I kind of want it to where, like, so the guy that supposedly is the leader who took Herschel, he's an older gentleman. I would say he's probably, the real actor is probably maybe in his 60s, 70s, whatever. But because he's an older guy, I kind of want I kind of want this guy to be, like you said, I want him to be something happened to him and his group in relation to Negan and the Saviors. And I would say maybe early in the apocalypse, when Negan really started to form the Saviors, and he was, super brutal, of course, and he's just held on to this anger for so long, and then he finds an opportunity to get back at Negan for this.
Why Herschel?
Unless it's something like Maggie and Negan are together, so he just assumes, he's like, I'm going to take the kid, Or flip it, it's something with Maggie and Georgie, and he has animosity. He sees Maggie, recognizes her, takes the kid.
Unless the guy has enough intel to know that if he takes Herschel and gets Maggie and Negan together, that Maggie will... That one of two things are going to happen. Either Negan's going to get killed throughout the journey by him, or that Maggie's going to kill Negan for him.
Yeah. I'm kind of leaning more now towards, since Negan's the key to finding him, I'm thinking more that this guy has animosity towards Maggie, and they're pushing that as to why he's taken Herschel, and she needs Negan as the key for whatever reason.
What, his brutalness? But he's not that brutal anymore.
No, I think just his intelligence and his intuition of... Because maybe this has come up before. I mean, Negan has always had a soft spot for kids, but maybe there were people in the Saviors that took kids, and he kind of knows those type of tactics as to why, even though he never did it himself, and he frowned upon it for some reason. But
then if you're going to use the intellect piece of this, then you start looking at, there's plenty of other characters out there that have the same intellect that would be a benefit to Maggie. Right. King Ezekiel.
Yeah, I know what you're kind of going towards. There has to be something specific as to why Negan is there with her.
I'm with you. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they did this.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's gonna be interesting.
I hope when we get to it related.
I kind of hope so too. Or
I want to hear that music.
Or Maggie and Georgie relate something. Either one of them. It has to be something as to why Herschel gets taken by this group and why Negan is the key to finding him.
I want like a Negan copycat.
A Negan copycat.
Like one of his ex-saviors that knows, hey, the way he ran things worked. I'm going to replicate it.
Did we ever get any confirmation if Negan had any relations with his wives and if his wives had any kids?
Oh man! Well, we knew.
Well, I would imagine he had relations with the wives, but
we know he had relations with them?
Yeah, but could any of them?
But did they have any offspring because of that?
Yeah, this guy wouldn't be his offspring. That guy's older.
No. I know that.
Yeah. But
dude, could this guy had a wife?
Ooh, maybe this guy
was one of
the saviors, wife? And Negan took his wife. But that's a long time to be pissed about it. Well, hey, it messes you up. We saw what happened to Sherry.
Yeah,
Sherry and Dwight were messed up by Negan for so long, but yeah,
I just don't know.
I don't know. Our heads are going all over the place, guys. Let us know what you think as to.
Sorry.
Yeah,
it would be awesome because we don't know how far Negan went. Like, geographical wise, like we don't know how far he spanned out his empire.
True.
So when I hear Negan's the key to this thing, and they're going to Manhattan, like, is it possible that he got up that far and knows details about how to get to Herschel?
Maybe he had some type of something going on in the Manhattan area with the Saviors. Potentially, I don't know.
That'd be sweet.
We'll have to find out because us being Walking Dead, book readers and also the show, we don't know that level of how far the Saviors really spread. And if he had any connections to other groups, maybe this group wasn't particularly part of the Saviors. They were a spin-off group from that, but they were allied with Negan and the Saviors. Yeah. And Negan was like, all right, you guys can stay out here, form your own group. We'll deal with, trade and things like that. But
that's pretty far. That's pretty far.
It's pretty far from Virginia. I mean, it's a trek for sure. So, Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. We can't wait to see. So let us know your thoughts, guys, as to, let us know what you think, why Negan might be the key, if it has anything to do with, being savior related, anything with Maggie and Georgie, just specifically just your theories as to why this group wants Herschel and why Negan is the key to getting him back. So let us know your thoughts. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you are new, and stay tuned for more Dead City. And we will be doing reactions starting June 18th. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.